On January 2nd, 2022, the world's attention suddenly turned to a country few had ever thought about: Kazakhstan. Few had ever thought about it because, frankly, there was very little to think about. Politically, Kazakhstan was one of the most boring countries on the planet. For its first 28 years of independence, the former Soviet Republic was ruled by just one man, Nursultan Nazarbayev. And Nazarbayev was no radical. He wasn't known for making bold or unexpected moves, nor did he allow anyone else to. Officially, this was the beginning of an exciting new era. In reality, Nazarbayev granted himself lifelong immunity and maintained control over key parts of government. His hand-picked successor, Kassym-Jomart Tokayev, was seen as little more than a puppet. Then, in 2022, the government threw fuel on the fire, fittingly by dramatically raising the price of fuel. For these hard-working, long-disregarded oil workers, this was the final straw. Not only did the fruits of their labor end up 1,000 miles away, but those corrupt officials now had the audacity to turn around and double the price they sold the same liquid back to them. And when the dam holding back this anger finally broke, it started pouring in from all directions. Protests spread quickly across the country. Buildings were set on fire, property destroyed, and hundreds of civilians killed by police, who called this a coordinated attack. For the first time ever, the government seemed to be losing control. Then, President Tokayev did something equally unprecedented. He invited thousands of foreign troops into the country to help restore order. Officially, they were sent by the Collective Security Treaty Organization, a smaller six-nation version of NATO. But it's an open secret that Moscow, as the largest and most powerful member, pulls the strings. Within days, the protests were contained and Tokayev's power was cemented. Since then, remarkably little information has been released about the worst political crisis in the nation's history. Some outside observers suspect that one or more political elites may have tried to use this grassroots movement as an opportunity to overthrow the government. After the dust settled, Tokayev purged several high-ranking officials, including Nazarbayev himself. But one thing seemed certain. If Kazakhstan wasn't already a Russian client state before, it was now. Putin saved Tokayev's political, if not physical, life.